Hi, this is Sue Denny, Instructional Technologist here at Trinity College in Hartford, Connecticut, and this video will show you how to add some menus to your WordPress site. So now that you've added some posts and have filed them into categories, we want to give visitors to your site a way of getting to those posts, so you need to create some menus in WordPress. So from the WordPress dashboard, you need to go to Appearance and Menus. And the first thing you want to do on this screen is probably customize it so that you're able to add all of the content that you're going to want to add to the WordPress site. So in the upper right hand corner is a tab called Screen Options. When you click it, a tray opens with a series of check marks. And you want to make sure that custom links, posts, pages, and categories are checked. You probably also want to check link target. And if the other boxes are already checked, it doesn't hurt to have them checked, but you're not really going to use them unless you're using tags or some special programming that we're not really going to get into. When you're done, click the Screen Options tab again to close up that tray. So now the first thing you want to do is give your menu a name, and I like to be pretty descriptive since you can have several menus on your site, and I'm going to call this one Primary Navigation. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to click Create Menu, and that'll set up the menu. And now what you want to do is start dragging content to this area here, and start moving it over so that you can build your custom menu. So the most common thing you probably want to include in your custom menu are categories. And you can include parent categories and child categories in here as well. So I'm going to add all of them here. Probably not uncategorized because that can be a little confusing, but all of the regular categories are good to have in there. And when you click Add to Menu, they'll all show up here. So you can arrange things in the menu editor pretty easily just by dragging and dropping. So you might want to change the order of things. So if you want athletics to go first on the list, you can just click and drag it up. The other thing that you can do is you can nest subcategories under their parent categories if you want them to. So I want math and English to be subcategories of academics, so I'm just going to drag them a little bit to the right, and they're just going to click over, and you can see what they look like in there. You can sort of see the relationship. The other thing you might want to do is add an individual post to the menu. So let's say a specific portfolio piece doesn't really fall in any particular category. You can add just that post to your menu. So I'm going to do that with my resume. Just click Add to Menu. By default, it adds things to the bottom of the list. You can also add custom links if you want to link to a different blog from your primary navigation or back to Trinity's website. You can do that as well just by entering the URL in this area and clicking Add to Menu. Okay, so now I'm done. I'm going to click Save Menu. So now we've set up our menu and it's ready to be put on a site, but you have to complete one more step to make sure this is really working right when you go live to your site. So if you're in the Trinity Portfolio program, you should be using the theme called Thesis 2.1, and if you are, you'll see this little colorful link here. And if you click on that and you go to the skin content link, you will see a link down here called Nav Menu. And when you click on it, basically you're going to specify that you want to use that menu that you just set up for your primary navigation in the skin. So I'm going to select it from here and then click Save Options. And hopefully everything has gone according to plan, and when I view my site, I will be able to see what my navigation looks like. So here it is up here in this bar, and we can move it around, but you can see when I roll over academics, math and English are drop down items under that, so I can go either to academics or I can drill down straight to the math section or to the English section. And also my resume is here, that single post that I added. If I click on that, I can go to my resume page. So that's the basics of adding menus.